Hello and welcome to my channel. Today's job is to repot this damaged aloe vera. I think there are 3 sets in there, into a bigger pot. And this has been outside on my balcony garden, I think since last summer, maybe last spring. It may have been out there for a year. It was just outside. This is my balcony garden. If you're new to this channel, I'm a balcony gardener in London, UK. Where that gap is between the lemon balm and that orange planter, that's where this was. And it was kind of an experiment to see if it would survive, because I usually have my aloe vera at home inside as a house plant. And it did. It was actually looking much better in winter than it does now. And now we're in April, almost mid-April 2025. And it looks, it looks discolored. Maybe it's burnt. Maybe it just should be inside. But anyway, I'm going to try and repot it, see how it will do, especially now that we're going into the warmer months, and see how it goes. I mean, plants are meant to be outside, but I guess this is a cultivar, a domesticated version of its wild ancestors, so it's probably more accustomed to being indoors. And actually, this is a plant that a colleague gave me, and I think she used to keep it in her conservatory, so that's probably why it's not doing so well. But plants are resilient, and it's been in this spot for a year. It's just, it hasn't had the most conducive growing environment, so survive this long. I think it will be okay. I'm going to use a houseplant potting mix because that's all I have right now. I'll mix it with other soil that I have. I just got this from the supermarket. I would normally get from a nursery, but I just didn't have time. This was easier, so I got it yesterday from Sainsbury's. This is 10 litres, and this was £6 something. And I haven't bought soil for a long time, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's £6 something. These pots, plastic, also from Sainsbury's, £1 something each pot, and the base is about 50p. So that's the job for today. I'm going to wash this first because it's been outside, and then we'll come back and repot. Soil is almost ready. So in addition to this potting mix, by the way, I've never used this potting mix before. I don't know the company. I think it's called Westland. It's a big brand, I think, because they're everywhere. They sell when you go into the garden sections in the big supermarkets. Their name is everywhere, so probably not the best, but sometimes we just have to use what's available in order to save time and just do what we need to do. So I'm not saying this is good or bad, but I'm just what I'm using. And I mixed it with, excuse that noise if you can hear it, my balcony door is open, so it's a bit noisy. Actually, let me close it. I mixed it with a little bit of compost that I had, which I'd been keeping, and this coffee ground that, because I have coffee every day, and I let the coffee grounds dry, and I usually add them to my soil. So just added that, and I'm about to put that in here. I think, if I remember correctly, although I might be mixing it up with the snake plant. I think aloe vera doesn't need a deep pot because it has shallow roots. I could be wrong. So I'm not sure. Is this considered deep? Anyway, I'll try it because this is also a rescue job, so it probably needs all the help it can get. Wow, look at the roots. You can see this plant is I think this would be considered as root bound, I would say. Wow. Yeah, it definitely needs more space. Again, speaks to the resilience and strength of this plant to have survived, keep on thriving, growing all these roots, even in these circumstances. I take back what I said about shallow roots, because this definitely needs room to grow out. Okay, now we're moving on to the mulching process. Soil is ready, done. Plant is in the pot, the new pot. Next step is to cover the soil. And the way I'm doing that is I am reusing some old mulch. You can see it's already there. So this is an old mulch. You can see it's already started decomposing and darkening and mixing into the soil. And if you, in case you're new and you don't know what the mulch I'm using is, it is a mixture of pistachio and peanut shells. I have made a whole video about this in case you're interested, and it's what I use on all my house plants and also balcony plants. For example, that's my corn plant that goes all the way. It's growing vigorously. All my spider plants and some umbrella plant which I just bought yesterday. So again, this is my attempt at trying to repurpose as much as I can. Let me just pour this here so you can see. This I find, and I've been doing this since 2020, 5 years almost now. This I find to be a really excellent, economical, sustainable, well, I'm not sure about sustainable because pistachios come a long way to the UK, but this I use to cover my soil on my balcony garden, my house plants, as I said, you can see there, on sage, lavender, it's everywhere really. So I eat these nuts and then I keep the shells, and it's a very good, very nutritious mulch or soil cover for your plants. It feeds your plants, it's attractive, and you don't spend money to buy mulch. You can just use this and reduces waste. So I mean, can you imagine the billions of tons of this going to waste in many cases, because we don't really have much use for it. But this is one way you can use this. Even if you don't have a garden, give it to somebody who does. It makes an excellent soil cover, and the reasons for covering soil are very well known. But if you don't know, soil is good to use to cover soil because it helps retain moisture, it protects the soil. You know, nature likes to be covered, and if we don't cover the soil, it covers itself by growing weeds. I almost never, I don't remember the last time I had to do any weeding, because it suffocates weeds as well. So it cuts down the work for you, protects your soil. It's like a roof for the soil microbes and the soil life. And if there's any issues in the soil, any disease, the water kind of doesn't splash into the plants when you're watering. So there's so much good thing to say. I mean, when I go away on holiday, Like I said, I spent a month away, almost a month. Came back, no water issues on all my plants. They all survived because the mulch helped retain the moisture. So I can't say enough about mulch, but that's the next step. So having put some old mulch there, I'll put the new one on top. All done, new mulch in place. I saw a little spider. I wonder if it's still there. Oh, I think it's gone. I used to be scared of spiders. I'm still a little bit scared of them, but now I just leave them alone because they help me with the garden. They tackle all kinds of bugs. They don't bother me. They are a very healthy part of the ecosystem. So I just get out of their way and let them be. And this little one, I don't know where it's gone, but I try not to bother it. But anyway, this is ready to go out. I haven't watered it yet. I will do that once it's outside. And the base is also here. It's a bit too narrow, so it's a temporary solution, but I'll try and get a bigger base when I can. But until then, this will have to do. I think it's looking good. I have hope for this aloe vera. And I have made a video about aloe vera and how I extract gel from it to use as conditioner for my hair. So I highly recommend doing that if you have aloe vera. I do not buy hair conditioner or shampoo. I just wash my hair with soap and leave it be. Oh, there's the spider. Yeah, and use the aloe vera when I have it, and I don't when I don't need to. So I'll just be taking this outside. Aloe vera is now outside in a new place. It was over there before, but I've put the lemon balm there instead because maybe I'm thinking reducing the sun exposure may help. So I thought I would try this spot on the balcony garden, because this area on the left is the most sun exposed, and since the aloe vera looks slightly burnt, I'm trying this. And while I was here, I harvested a few things, especially from the lemon balm. This is the second time in a week I've harvested from it, so it just goes to show once we're in the growing season, this thing just keeps giving. So this is the new harvest of lemon balm. You can see how just how good it looks. I can't describe the smell. It's just phenomenal. And some sage. My sage is also doing very well. Sage is a medicinal plant. It's got lots of uses. Look it up. So I love having it. And also nettle as well. This is my nettle harvest. And while I was actually cutting the nettle, I noticed the stem is actually hollow. Let me show you what I mean. Sorry about the focus, but yeah, that's something new to me. I didn't realize the stems were hollow. And yeah, just some cleaning up while I was here. Cut back the nasturtium because nasturtium really trying to take over, but the growth will slow down because it doesn't like the warm season. It prefers the colder season. And you'll notice these cigarette butts. What are they doing here? I'm not a smoker, never have been. This is the problem with having a balcony garden in an urban setting. This will have come from neighbors upstairs. This is a constant problem that we have this time of year, and it gets worse as we get into the warmer season. So, inconsiderate neighbors. That's how this ended up here while I was cleaning up. I have a lot to say about that, but I won't say it here. This is the debris that from cleaning up. If I had more space, I would have used this. This could turn into good compost. I'll still use it to some extent, but not all of it. Some of it is actually like fungal, diseased leaves from the sage. So I'll probably throw this out. But that's it really for today. Productive day, I think. Repotted this aloe vera. Hopefully it will do well in its new location. Some more harvests, spring harvests. Plants are looking well. This rocket is doing really well. Come back from last year. So very happy with the way things are. And yeah, we'll try and keep up with this garden and keep harvesting. Thank you for watching. I was going to say something about soil, but I forgot, so I'll mention it maybe in another video. And if you're interested in seeing more about the spring harvest, I've just uploaded another video before this one on my most recent spring harvest, so you can see that there. Until next time, thank you for watching. Bye.